You the kids with a 2x2 board.
Have you them with that board?
I did, John.
First question I want to have to him is, where's my son?
We sat here on this stage across from the man that's now been convicted of your son.
People make mistakes, but not everyone admits them. Some try to hide what they've done, but when detectives confront them behind closed doors, the weight of the truth can be overwhelming.
I got in the pickup and I drove it home.
Where was he at?
Right there.
Did you run him over, man?
No, I swear to God I didn't. I turned around.
I did not hurt him. I swear to I didn't hurt him.
Under that pressure, many end up confessing, and it is quite surprising.
But I was trying controlling because I know I give to her Tylenol or something, for...
Yeah.
Officers in Ohio responded on June 16, 2023, after a mother found her offspring showing no signs of life. Police are now investigating the circumstances surrounding this tragic incident.
So, but in the last week, she get a vomiting too. Remember right now, you mentioned the vomiting. She get a vomiting the last week, Monday and Tuesday, two times. But I was trying controlling because I know I give to her Tylenol or something, for...
Yeah.
And she wake up, and when I see her, I see she looks like a really, really dry, like a... ¿Cómo se dice cuando una persona se chupa, o sea, se...
Kind of like...
Yes.
Kind of like...
Oh, like her face was sunken in?
So, yeah. Y ahí fue
okay.
que yo me asusté y dije... Yes, and
what
she
time
looks like a purple. I said,
Okay.
oh my God.
And that was what time this morning?
In this morning, when I called to emergency, I don't remember the exact time, but maybe 8 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe how much one night can make a difference, and the victim could look so deteriorated that it suggests there might have been something being hidden.
Entonces ayer ella estaba así, yo la agarré y le digo, calma, estaba muy inquieta.
She says that, she normally sleeps in the playpen. The playpen, she puts like blankets and things like that to kind of cushion it.
Okay.
She says the baby last night was very, wouldn't stay still, almost like if something's bothering.
Yeah.
Como si algo le estaba molestando.
Como que eso le explicaba él, como que si algo le dolía o algo.
Yeah, almost like she was not like herself.
The woman was identified as Crystal Candelario, but her story didn't make sense. A detective was called in and spoke with her aunt to get more information.
On days that she has to work, or any other days, who would babysit? Now that they're in Ecuador.
That I don't know.
Do you know of anyone that she's hired?
No.
Okay.
No, that is exactly her. Her relationship with me is not the best.
Okay.
So
I appreciate your honesty.
So with trying to avoid issues in the family, problems with, if I get involved in anything, she will get a little upset.
Okay.
And my sister says, just look at people, back off, She's my niece and I love her to death.
Of course, yeah.
And I want the best for her. But if she doesn't allow me to help her or give her advice, so I just step back.
Okay.
So those issues, everybody has in their family.
Yeah,
and
of course, yeah.
And then I just look for the best for her, but she doesn't allow me to.
Gotcha.
So since her parents left, she had built that wall between us.
Gotcha.
What did he say? What did he hear? What did he hear happen?
He said, Jamie passed away. I said, what? I said, no, it cannot be. I said, are you sure? And he said, yes. So after that, I got numb, you feel this funny feeling. Yeah.
It's a shocking, yeah. So.
But I said, what happened? What do you know? So he says, I don't know a lot of details. I really don't know.
So once you've talked to her, has she told you what happened?
She told me that Jaylene was sick. She said maybe something wrong with the milk. She was throwing up. And I said, but we even took her to the hospital.
Did she go into, at what point she discovered the baby that day?
Yeah, she said Friday at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30ish. And that's when she
7:30-ish?
called the paramedics because
Did she say what she was doing prior to?
she said she wake up and then she said the baby was with her eyes kind of like looking up like kind of funny. And then she grabbed the baby and then she called 911 because she says she was not reacting. She was like,
After speaking with the aunt and conducting their own observations, the cop finalized their decision regarding Crystal. However, the case required a thorough investigation, and finalizing the cause of the tragedy was their top priority.
Based on the evidence that we've discovered so far, we have been advised by the prosecutor to place you under arrest for child. You'll have an opportunity to give your side of the story. We'll go downtown. You can tell us if you want to talk to us. You'll be more than happy to listen to what you have to say. That'll be your opportunity to tell us exactly what's happened here. Okay? And then from there, we're going to go to your house. But we'd rather use the key than bang on the door and damage the door. And then we're going to take this car as well, for now. Okay?
You can put your hands behind your back for me right now.
And we'll explain more. You'll have a chance to talk to us down there.
Crystal was brought to the station where detectives began questioning her. They started by asking about the medical issues she claimed the victim had been experiencing.
So like she was telling her family members a week ago, she had gone on a trip. She went on a trip and who was on that trip?
oh, no, solo las dos.
¿Ustedes dos?
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay, so her and her daughter went on a trip. ¿Tú y Jaylene?
Sí, fuimos es como, era como un camping house.
A camping house?
Ajá, como en, like, no sé cómo decirlo. Es una casita así que...
Where?
En Michigan.
In Michigan?
Ajá.
Okay. Okay, so you went to a camping house with your daughter in Michigan, and Detroit, Michigan?
No, es Michigan, no recuerdo el nombre de la ciudad, pero era a las afueras, es como...
Not Detroit, Michigan, she said Michigan.
It's just Michigan, but I don't remember the name of the city. Like
Okay.
I don't remember, it's School Road or something.
How far is that from here?
3 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
30 minutes, about 3 hours and 30 minutes. So you and your daughter went by yourself, and when was that?
1 week ago.
1 week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the date?
¿Qué cosa?
La fecha?
Oh, fue... No me recuerdo... Segunda semana de junio. No, perdón. Primera semana de junio.
Primera.
Sí.
First week in June, she believes.
Porque yo salí de trabajar el 31 de mayo de mi escuela, de mi trabajo, y esa semana fueron los primeros días de junio.
So her last day of school was on the 31st. She came out of work.
31st.
Yeah, she finished work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was after that that she went.
Sí.
The same day?
¿El mismo día o el próximo día?
No, el siguiente día.
The next day.
Okay.
Yeah, the next day.
Ella estaba muy bien.
She was fine, Jaylene was fine.
Ella no era de mucho comer. En realidad, ya semanas antes, en el mes de mayo, había estado en emergencia en el hospital por 2 ocasiones.
Okay. She doesn't eat very much. But about, ¿en cuánto tiempo fue? ¿Cuándo fue que estaba en el hospital?
No recuerdo bien, pero el paramédico tenía el historial. No sé si usted recuerda que dijo abril, creo.
Yeah, so she believes it was April that her daughter was at the hospital. That she took to the
Ella estuvo
hospital.
con diarrea y vómito.
She had diarrhea and vomiting.
Okay. April?
In April.
Okay. At which hospital?
In Fairview Cleveland Clinic.
Fairview Clinic. Okay.
Ella después de eso, después de haber estado en el hospital, ella continuó por 2 semanas en el mes de abril, así mismo enferma, porque de emergencia le enviaron a la casa.
So no la dejaron en el hospital.
No la dejaron.
Okay, so she says she wasn't admitted to the hospital. She was discharged, and she was treated and released. And then for the next 2 weeks, ella seguía enferma. Las próximas 2 semanas. For the next 2 weeks, she was still sick.
The detectives were trying to determine whether it was really the vomiting and food issues that caused the child, but but the story didn't seem to make sense. Whether Crystal was covering something up or not remained a mystery.
So right now, we're up to Wednesday. How was she on Thursday?
Thursday she returning with pain. I think so, but because she was crying a lot. So I tried to give it to her like cookies, maybe banana, little bit, but just little bit, like a little piece of banana. You can see in the trash the bananas is like right now is. I was throwing away the bananas, so you can see, the contexture of the banana. I say the truth, Cuando los días pasan, las bananas se ponen feas, ¿no?
So on Thursday, how was her condition as far as the...
So Thursday she was crying, and while I was giving to her the bottle, she was throwing away again.
Is that
and she returned to the same symptom of Monday and Tuesday, like at the same situation.
So Thursday you were giving her the bottle, and she started vomiting again, and now she's back to the way she was.
That bottle, that's still the needle?
The needle, the same needle, yes, needle. That's why I finished the little container, and the other container you can see is in the middle, because I was giving to her. And you can smell the power too. It's really like a new, it's not old or something.
So you gave her a bottle of needle on Thursday.
And she was throwing away. No, ¿cómo se dice? Vomiting.
She's vomiting?
Yeah.
Okay. How was she throughout the day on Thursday? Just walk me through from the time she awakened.
Right. But ella estaba muy molestosa, muy así, que no la quería.
She was real bothered. She was real. She was in discomfort. She was real. She was.
Right.
No, thank you. You want one?
Yes, please. For my shoulder. Estaba muy inquieta.
No. She was, just not staying still. She couldn't, she was just.
And ella estaba muy débil porque yo le veía así la cabecita, y estaba todo el tiempo acostada, mirándome con los ojos así, detenidamente, solamente a mí me miraba.
She was just kept looking at her.
Y yo, claro, ella no expresaba bien hablando, porque ella solo decía ciertas palabras.
Because she couldn't express herself, because she would only say a few words.
Pero yo le decía, mamita, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Estás bien? Pero ella...
honey, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Back in the morning, when she discovered her offspring was unresponsive, detectives tried to gather details to see if her account matched the facts.
When she was giving the baby CPR, she thought she felt the baby grab her finger. But then the EMS, the paramedics told her that the baby had already passed.
You were just wondering about the baby. Woke up around 7:20 a.m. You went to check on her.
No. So she woke up at 7:20 a.m. And she checked on the baby. Porque la bebé está cuando tú chequeas a la bebé y levita la mano, she woke up at around 7:20 and she checked on the baby.
Porque la bebé dormía todos los días.
With the stiff hands. She usually would sleep 12 hours straight. On any given day, she would sleep 12 hours straight. Whether she went to sleep at 8 o'clock, she'd wake up 12 hours later. When she went to sleep at 7 o'clock, she'd wake up 12 hours later, no matter what. She would sleep 12 hours straight. She said that at times when she would go to work, she would be up. When she's up, because she puts the baby to sleep early. And so the baby would be up early in the morning when she was getting ready to go to work.
As the investigation progressed, detectives discovered inconsistencies in Crystal's story, raising suspicions and prompting more intense questioning.
On February 16th, Friday, the day we were at your house, is seen coming from Lorraine Avenue at 7:36 in the morning and parks in front of your house. Explain that. Explain to me why your vehicle.
Not February.
Did I say February?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, June.
Did I say February?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. June.
June.
Okay.
No, you right.
Oh, I didn't realize I said February. Okay, let's rephrase that. Can you explain to me why your car is coming from Lorraine Avenue on June 16th, the day that we were at your house?
Yes.
Okay, at 7:36 in the morning, and parks in front of your house?
Because you can see on the table, I put the crane of the desiccant because I buy a new one. And you can see it's closed, the carton or the container of the cream.
Okay.
So I was buying a new one for her.
Desiccant?
Yeah, but I never but really in the morning, no 7:30.
Okay,
it's
so
before 7:30.
Okay, so you're telling me that you left your house to go get some desiccant. Where did you buy the desiccant?
¿Cómo?
¿Dónde la compraste?
En la farmacia.
In the pharmacy, where?
Sí.
What pharmacy?
I don't remember the pharmacy. I don't remember the exactly pharmacy, but
It was open that early in the morning?
yeah, really early in the morning because yo necesitaba la crema pensando que ella seguía con el rash.
So you went to buy the cream, but let me ask you this, when you got up, did you check on the baby before you went out the door? She was on her side.
Pero después ya la vi que estaba enfrente.
And then she was on her back?
No estaba, de frente, así de frente.
She was laying like this?
Sí, ajá, de frente.
Right, so when you got up off the bed, right, before you went to go buy desiccant at 7:36 in the morning,
Crystal's story started to fall apart as detectives asked questions about every little detail, trying to make sense of what happened. One key point was a transaction that might have been the only way to prove her story, but would it actually help her?
that same video is gonna provide to us the information we need, whether Jaylene was left alone for 5 minutes, Jaylene was left alone for a day, Jaylene was left alone for 2 days. That video is gonna tell us that information. So this is your opportunity to tell us the truth. If Jaylene was left alone for a certain amount of time, this is the time for you to tell us. What do you mean?
Es como de Cash App y todas esas cosas.
A Cash App card?
Sí. Ajá. Pero no recuerdo dónde la dejé. No.
She don't know where she left it. She don't know.
Yo siempre dejaba mis cosas en los carros, todo.
I have Cash App. I utilize Cash App and...
No, con mi tarjeta, with my card.
Yeah, but is it a Cash App card? I don't have Cash App, so I can't.
See, I do have a Cash App card, but you can use a Cash App card to make a purchase?
Sí.
Well, if so, it should be in your phone.
No, I don't have it on my phone. I received the money, in the car.
Right.
So you have
I use just the card.
But you gotta have a Cash App link attached to your bank account in order to utilize those funds.
Is it a Cash App? Or
yeah, but sometimes, with the card, I take out the money in the TAM.
Oh.
Right, so you can see my wallet, I have money like a singles or fives. Because every single time I took, out from my Cash App money. So actually you can see my balance is $28 because every single time I took out the money from my Cash App.
When Crystal found her offspring unresponsive, her story began to crumble, and the detectives already suspected the truth. Still, they wanted to hear the shocking truth directly from Crystal herself.
Were you home from Monday through Friday of this week, this entire week? Were you home, or is the video going to prove otherwise and tell me that you were not home the entire week? She said, the video's going to show you I wasn't home.
Y estaba con amistades en Detroit también, o sea,
she works in Detroit and she was also
pero en Uber, yo trabajaba en Uber.
In Uber, okay, but she says that
pero estaba con amistades
she was with some friends in Detroit. Detroit where?
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan?
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan.
Where was Jaylene?
¿Y dónde estaba Jaylene?
Jaylene estaba en la casa.
Jaylene estaba en la casa. Jaylene was home.
Okay, so...
Jaylene estaba en la casa, ¿con quién? With whom?
Con nadie.
With nobody. Nobody, did anybody go to your house
No,
and check on her?
no, a nadie yo le daba llave.
Nadie tiene la llave de tu
No,
casa.
no.
Nobody has the keys to her house. So la nena estaba sola.
Prácticamente sí.
Yes, was the child alone? Pretty much, yes. And she's just digging herself in deeper. She's saying that either Tuesday or she's not sure which day it was that she was at the house. Right, so we've established that approximately a week, Jaylene was in her house by herself, in her playpen, and there's nobody that has a key to the house to check on her. Okay.
Estoy diciendo la verdad porque usted tiene...
Esto es lo que yo estaba esperando, porque nosotros sabemos ya eso. Pero yo quiero que tú me lo digas.
Por eso lo estoy diciendo.
She said, this is the truth. And I tell you, yeah, because we already knew this, but we wanted you to tell us this.
Yes, yeah. So she's home alone Monday through Friday.
So there's nobody to check on Jaylene, nobody to check on her, to change her diaper, to feed her, to give her a little bit of love.
No access.
Nobody has access to your house.
No,
Nobody. And your parents are in Ecuador.
Yeah.
They were in Ecuador since June 1st, right?
Yeah.
At that point, detectives confirmed that Crystal had gone on vacation to meet friends in Puerto Rico and Detroit, starting June 6th. And guess who was left to care for her baby during that time? Even the detectives were shocked.
Did anybody take care of Jaylene while you were gone?
No, cuando yo me fui, no.
No. Okay, Jaylene was home alone?
Yes.
From the 8th to the 11th, Jaylene was home alone.
Sí.
And you flew to Puerto Rico from what city?
¿Cuál ciudad de Puerto Rico?
No, ¿de qué ciudad tú saliste?
Desde Detroit.
You flew out from Detroit.
Sí.
And you flew back home to where? Where did you fly back to? ¿Para dónde tú regresaste?
De Detroit, Puerto Rico, Detroit.
Detroit. Okay,
Sí.
so you went from Detroit to Puerto Rico, and you came back from Puerto Rico, you landed back in Detroit on the 11th, which is Sunday.
Sí.
Okay. And then where did you go?
Y ahí yo regresé.
¿Para dónde?
Para Cleveland.
Okay, then she returned to Cleveland on the 11th on Sunday?
Sí. Y la siguiente semana fue que volví a salir.
El lunes.
Sí.
And the very next week, which was that Monday, right after that Sunday that she got back to Cleveland, she went back out. Where did you go?
¿Cómo?
¿Dónde cogiste?
When she go back?
¿Dónde cogiste?
O sea,
Detroit.
sí.
Okay, which will be
La información que
okay.
hay.
All right, and okay, so just to get this straight, Jaylene estaba sola, she was alone
Sí.
from the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th of June,
Sí.
okay, while you were in Puerto Rico having a great old time, right?
Sí.
Okay, and then you flew back to Detroit on Sunday the 11th, and you went back home, you drove home, right? You drove, guiaste para la casa tuya in Cleveland, right?
Sí.
You stayed one day till Monday,
Y ella estaba bien.
the 12th,
Y ella estaba bien.
and she was okay, she says. And then on the 12th,
Porque no pasó nada.
that's Monday, the 12th, Monday, Tuesday the 13th, Wednesday the 14th, Thursday the 15th, Friday the 16th, she was in Detroit, and she returned back to Cleveland at 7:36 in the morning, pulled up in front of her house, which is what the video depicts,
Yes.
and shows her exiting her vehicle and entering her home. And during that entire time, Jaylene is in her home by herself with no one to care for her, in her playpen with no one to feed her, no one to change her diaper, nobody to take her to the hospital, nobody to check on her, nothing. She's home alone, correct?
It's hard to believe, but she finally confessed. The atmosphere grew tense, yet Crystal's reaction left everyone even more unsettled.
This hurts my heart.
It does. It does.
Seriously. Because that child did not have to.
She's an innocent bystander and she's gone.
Ella no tenía que haber morido. ¿Entiendes?
Like,
Eso me duele el corazón.
this was preventable.
Esto era preventivo, esto es algo que no debía haber sucedido. ¿Entiendes?
She needed your nurture. She needed your care.
Y si nosotros no, if we didn't do our job, If we didn't do our, if we didn't bring you here today, we wouldn't be doing our job. We did our job. We did our homework here.
Yes.
Nosotros hicimos lo que teníamos que hacer, ¿ok? Por esa niña. ¿Entiende? We did what we had to do for that child.
Right.
Okay, that's why you are here today. Por eso que tú estás aquí hoy.
Sí, usted me lo dijo antes de salir.
Okay, yo quiero que tú lo entiendas.
Crystal was charged with aggravated child, abandonment of a child causing and endangering a. Crystal's trial began on February 22, 2024, with shocking evidence revealing what she had been doing while on vacation.
We have a map and a flock camera which shows her on, I believe it's Lafayette and Charter, northbound, at 6-6 at 20.05, which is 8:05 p.m., and that's a flock camera. Through the search warrants, we were able to retrieve her Spirit airline tickets that showed her departure and her return from Puerto Rico. She was 6/8 to 6/11. And it's interesting, Your Honor, because in the defense memorandum, it says that her abrupt stopping of medications played a significant role in her ability to function as a parent and make sound decisions. So when we look at, these are items from her phone, her actions indicate to us that she is in Puerto Rico having a good time with friends, and that there is not a care in the world about the 16-month-old that was left alone in the pack and play. These pictures show somebody who is showing sound discretion and judgment because she's having a good time. Meanwhile, this is in a pack and play.
The court saw this as one of the most horrific cases, and thanks to the detective's hard work, Crystal was finally sentenced for her cruel actions toward her own.
As a court, I have to remember Jalen, where you did not. Just as you didn't let Jalen out of her confinement until she, so too, you should spend the rest of your life in a cell without freedom. The only difference will be that prison will at least feed you and give you liquids that you denied her. Based on all these factors, and based on all the things I've looked at, and I'm marking this as State's Exhibit 1 for the court reporter. On count 1, aggravated murder, I'm going to sentence you to life in prison without the possibility of parole. On count 5, I'm going to sentence you to 8 years to run concurrent to count 1.
As that chilling confession closed one chapter of tragedy, another began. This time, a drunk wife's memory held deadly secrets. Before that, if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up.
Did you run him over, man?
No, I swear to God I didn't. I turned around.
Let's start with a case in Forest County, Wisconsin, where a frantic 911 call reported a bystander discovered something horrific in the road on the road. Here's what he told the dispatcher.
County 911.
Yeah, there's a person that hit outside my house, right on Highway 8 in Leona.
Okay. And they're sitting outside your house?
Yes, and
is that right across from Barb's?
Yeah, just 100 yards up.
Okay. Do you have any idea who it might be, sir?
Donnie Britton.
Donnie Britton.
He's hurt pretty bad.
He's hurt?
Yeah, he's in the middle of the street. He's all cut up.
Okay. All right, we'll get an officer headed over that way, sir.
When the officers arrived, they found that the man was in the most terrifying way. The officer then spoke with the vehicle's owner, Mary Jane Terry.
Okay, so what happened?
I seen it. I seen a truck stop.
A truck stop? Okay.
My truck.
Your truck stopped? Okay, and then what happened?
Then I didn't see anything, so I ran out the house.
Okay. And what happened? What happened?
He was there. He was there. I got in the pickup and I drove it home.
Where was he at?
Right there.
Okay, so did you run over him?
No.
Oh, so what happened then? How did he end up where he's at
He
now?
was there.
He was already laying there?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was scared, so I drove the pickup home.
Okay. So he was driving that truck though?
My truck.
This male here laying on the ground? What's his name? What's his first name?
Donnie Britton.
Donnie Britton. He was driving your truck?
Yes.
How did he end up outside of your truck?
I don't know. I wasn't with him. I was at my house.
Okay.
So when you showed up, he was on the ground?
Yes.
You took the truck and brought him home?
Yes.
You took the truck home and you left him here?
Yes.
You didn't? Did you see another vehicle in the area?
No, I didn't even see him laying there. Honest to God, I didn't see him laying there.
Ma'am.
I turned around.
Did you run him over, ma'am?
No, I swear to God, I didn't. I turned around.
Okay. Where's the vehicle at? I'm gonna walk with you over there, okay?
Yep.
I'll stay here, Mary. Right next to the bar.
Please, no, my please.
I'm right here, Mary. Just go with him. I'll be right here.
Oh my God, I didn't run him over.
Mary's behavior raised red flags, and her story was inconsistent. While the victim received medical attention, the officer tried to understate the situation.
Billy, I didn't do nothing.
Honey, I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is your truck ran him over.
It wasn't me. I was home.
You know who might have been driving it?
He was driving it.
Hold on a second, Mary.
He's got the fob.
She just told me that he drove the truck from the bar here, or from the house here, up over there where he's at. She went over there. She didn't see him there. She got in the truck and turned around and drove the truck back.
Since a witness stated that the woman was driving the vehicle, the officer conducted sobriety tests. Despite her lies, the officer proceeded with his own investigation.
Are you looking at the tip of my finger?
I am.
You're not looking at the tip of my finger, Mary. We're gonna do, let's go.
I'm dead serious.
You are looking at it?
Yes.
It doesn't look like it to me from where I'm looking at it.
All right.
Right here, tip of my finger. Can you see it?
Yep.
There you go. Okay. There you go. That's what I want you to do. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna go over here one more time. Okay. Let me go back, okay?
I didn't understand that my husband is staying here.
I know, he's in the best hands he could be in though, Mary. Okay? Begin. Nope, Mary, you're gonna do 9 steps. I did 3. You're gonna do 9.
You told me to do 3.
I said do 9. I did 3 to demonstrate. You're gonna do 9. So let's do it again.
9 all the way out.
Yep. Okay, you ready, Mary?
Yes.
Okay, you can begin.
Now what?
You gotta keep going. The way I explained to you, Mary. Okay.
So far, the performance didn't look promising, but still, Mary took the portable breath test, and you wouldn't believe the result when she blew into it.
What it's gonna do is gonna show you. Nope, I'll be touching it. You can put your hand down. It's gonna take a blank test, show you the all near, show you that it's calibrated. All right, zeros.
Yep.
I'm gonna have you take a deep breath in them. Put the straw in your mouth, past your teeth, blow, 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 blow. Nope, you gotta blow long and steady. You're blowing too fast. So, like you're blowing up a balloon. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Hold on. All right. Blow, 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 blow. Stop. Okay, you're good. Once you hear that little click, you're good. You know what the legal limit in Wisconsin is?
0.08.
Yep, you're 100% correct.
Well, I own the bar, so.
Okay. 0.298.
Are you telling me and my husband is alive?
Huh? Here. All right, ma'am. I'm just gonna put this in here for now. I'm gonna have you turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Would you please tell me?
Actually, you can put them in front. You can put them in front.
All right. Would you please tell me?
Ma'am, they already told you what the deal is. When you talked to Billy. I don't know any information beyond what Billy told you. Billy told you what happened already, right? He was very direct with what he told you. I don't think you need me to specify that any more than he told you. Remember when you talked to Billy? Called him Billy, right? What did Billy tell you? What's going on?
He says I did it, but I didn't.
He said you're going to be charged with that. Okay, so that's what's going on. You're being placed under arrest for homicide by intoxicated use of a motor vehicle.
Medical personnel confirmed that Mary's husband had passed away, and she was brought to the police station. After a few hours, the detective questioned her about the incident.
Or if something started earlier than last night, or yesterday, or the day before?
No, everything was fine.
Oh, okay.
We went for a ride. Then we got in an argument. He stopped, dropped me off at home. And that big window that's in my house, I seen him stop in the middle of the road. So I went to go down there to see what's wrong, and he was laying there. So I got in the truck and I pulled it out. And I was gonna call 911, but the guy next door across the road called first. That's what I remember, and that's it.
You said we, and you say he. Who are we talking about?
Donnie and I.
Okay. So yesterday, everything's going good?
Yeah.
And you guys are at home?
Yeah.
You said you went for a ride?
We did.
Okay. Where'd you go when you went for a ride?
We always go through Blackwell and then take around Trump Lake, and then back through and back home.
Is it like a back road? Back road?
Yeah, we
or
just roll around looking for deer.
Gravel road, blacktop?
Blacktop.
Okay. So you stay on like County H, that area?
Yeah, it's just around Trump Lake, and then we come back.
Oh, okay, I got you. Anything happen on that ride?
No.
Okay. Who was driving when you went for the ride?
I was.
Do you have a driver's license, right?
Yeah.
Does Donnie have a driver's license?
No.
Okay. Does he drive sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go for your ride, nothing happens though?
No.
Okay. What happens after the ride?
He dropped me off at home.
Okay.
And well, that's another thing. We have venison laying around all over my cupboard right now. Because we were going to cook out.
Okay.
And he left.
During the interrogation, Mary claimed that domestic arguments with her husband were nothing new. However, when the officer continued questioning, her story did not add up.
When we found your truck last night, it was parked like right in, the driver's side was right in line with the front door.
It always is.
Yeah. Well, from your big window, you can see everything. You would see most of this damage from inside your house. I mean, it's obvious damage.
I don't know.
It's like take it to the auto repair shop damage. It's not just damage.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Honest to God, I don't know. I did not hurt him. I swear to I didn't hurt him. No way I didn't hurt him.
And there's no way there was any chance that there was an accident.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know I didn't hurt him.
And that's, I mean, I just want you to know that I think that that's a possibility. Mary, I know you know your way around a bottle and you're a good drinker. And if you say you're drunk, that means you're drunk. And if you don't know certain things and you don't remember certain things, it just makes me believe that much more that an accident happened.
The woman remembered everything except how the accident happened. As the conversation kept going in circles, the detective brought up the damage to the vehicle. But do you think she was honest about it?
Does your vehicle have any damage?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, it's a pickup truck. It gets used, right? But is there any damage to it?
Yeah.
What kind of damage do you have?
Behind the driver's seat, by the door. Somebody tried to break into it, beat it with something.
Looks like there's dents up there. And then was there a flare or something on the top that maybe got ripped off?
They've been ripped off, but that happened different. They smashed the window out.
Okay. Any other damage?
There's a dent on the tailgate. Tailgate.
Driver's side, passenger side.
Driver's side, I believe. There's a dent in the door on the driver's side, I think.
These dents gotta have some stories, huh?
Oh,
No.
now he uses it as a work truck, so
Okay, gotcha. So like the.
it's
like,
so fun to pay that much money for a month for a truck and
have it all dented up. So that someone tried to break into it on the one that was on the top. You said there was a dent on the tailgate. Someone, what is that from like
you know, you see it if you look. It's like somebody scratched it, you know what I mean, dented it, but it was blue paint on it.
How, like, little dent, big
Yeah.
dent? Okay, pretty, I mean, I know it's an
And there's
expensive
dent
truck and,
on the top too, where Chelsea hit it with firewood trying to load it in there
okay.
2 summers ago. There's dents on the tailgate from firewood, period, and all his tools.
At this point, it was unclear whether Mary truly didn't remember or was just avoiding the truth. As her story began to fall apart, the officer remained determined to uncover everything.
I didn't hit no deer. I don't even know where you're talking about. Where was it hit at?
Oh, on the front. On the front of it, there was a.
As far as where the deer was hit?
Yeah.
No, we don't know.
We don't know where the deer was hit. That's where like where.
We're asking if you,
I don't know.
like
I
that
never hit
damage.
a deer.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you guys on H and stuff.
There's a lot of deer.
There's a lot. We almost hit one headed there last night. Like
We didn't hit a deer. I didn't hit a deer.
You didn't hit anything when you were driving from the storage units back to your house?
No.
Well, I mean, like anything to cause the damage.
No.
I guess when you drove it, were you in a hurry?
Well, yeah, I was in a hurry. I was scared to death. I didn't hit anything.
I'm just the amount of damage. If you drove it yesterday on your ride, you would have seen even if you were drunk. I think you'd have seen this damage, Mary.
I don't know what you're talking about. Honest to God, I never hit anything.
Okay.
I never hit anything. I never hit anything.
No matter how hard she tried to avoid it, the harsh reality of her mistake could not be hidden. The officer helped her reflect on the situation, explaining everything clearly, and she became visibly emotional.
You went to go get your phone, but you never got your phone.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Did you go down to the storage units to talk to him? And the argument got worse, or what happened?
I don't know what happened.
I think you went to just go get in your truck and go home, and he came after you. Not to hurt you or anything necessarily, maybe it was, but I think he ran out, and I think an accident happened. Might have been forward, might have been backward even. I'll be honest with you, Mary, there's parts of your truck laying beside you.
What? What?
Mary Jane Terry was charged with homicide and DUI causing. All the evidence and testimonies were brought before the court. After considering every detail, the judge handed down Mary's sentence, holding her accountable for her actions.
This even from the victims, is this would never have happened if you hadn't been intoxicated. I think that's probably true. But it did, and you were, and I can't accept the intoxication as part of any type of defense. It mitigates it somewhat, and it aggravates it somewhat. And it can be looked at both ways, but what's sticking with me is that it would have been different if you hadn't been intoxicated. But it's still, it's not a maximum case and it's not a minimum case. And I'm not finding there are any compelling reasons to deviate from the mandatory minimum. So, with that being said, I am imposing a 20-year prison sentence that's going to be bifurcated into 10 years of initial confinement, followed by 10 years of extended supervision.
But while one woman blamed alcohol for her actions, another claimed a game turned fatal, inside a suitcase no less.
I did, but then I fell asleep. Okay, you're okay.
The police received an emergency call on February 24, 2020, from a woman reporting that her boyfriend was unresponsive. While emergency personnel attended to her boyfriend, an officer attempted to speak with the caller, Sarah Boone.
Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we had a bottle of last night. Okay. So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. I tried giving him CPR. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up in?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
After realizing her boyfriend wasn't breathing, Sarah also called her ex-husband, who lived nearby. The officer spoke with him as well to see if he knew anything about the situation.
11:30 is when I started calling to find out, because this is supposed to be her day. Her child.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. She tends to drink.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30, called every half hour or so, and then
She was back inside the lobby.
finally got a hold of her at 12:49, which is when she told me what was going on and if I'd come over here. So I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
in there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay?
But I called her
Do
initially.
you have water in your car by any chance?
I don't think so.
Nothing?
No,
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she called, you get over here.
Well, I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to be at Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming, and then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw legs. I didn't really want to be in there around it, so I told her.
Well, just for the sake of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry past the threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that. I've been over here before.
Right,
so,
right. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past that tile area.
Okay. So,
I don't think. I touched doorknob. I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Paramedics confirmed that Boone's boyfriend was dead. The real question then became, how could someone end up locked inside a suitcase? That's when Boone said something unbelievable.
I was in bed probably by like what, 12:30?
Okay.
Well, I went upstairs at least, and I fell asleep, forgetting that he was in the suitcase.
So you guys were playing the hide and go seek?
Yes.
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, you know, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where it is.
Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little joke?
It was. We both were laughing about it. And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay. And then you came back downstairs?
This morning, or this afternoon, yes, when I got up.
What time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through. Jobs.
Yeah, he did tell me.
Life, all that good stuff. So I just totally forgot.
So you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About
and
what
gurgled,
time this morning did you start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon because I was awake, but then I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is, and I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase, and he wasn't moving, nothing was happening, so I unzipped it, took him out and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Once he got here, you called us?
Yes.
Okay.
And like air was coming out, and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR? You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing.
And he's got no medical? He doesn't take any medication?
I don't know. Like, I don't know medical-wise. Like, what I know he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Okay. All right. Here's.
Seeing the seriousness of the situation, the officer called a detective to assist with the case. Sarah's husband was present at the scene, and the officer's top priority was to uncover the truth.
He decided to get in the suitcase, so I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning or this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found it.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up this morning?
It was afternoon. I mean, I was awake.
Or this afternoon?
But I just didn't want to come downstairs. So I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. I called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compressions continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside, taking photographs and
Whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Can I ask, is George, is he diagnosed with any kind of medical history?
Not that I know of. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't take drugs. I mean, we'll have the occasional bottle of in there, but I don't know, like...
That was going to be my next question. So you guys don't normally drink? You just drink once in a while, or...?
Well, I'm going to say, like, okay, I guess normal drinking is, like, we will have, like, a glass of wine or two, like, while we're cooking dinner. Sure. Over here, and we'll play a board game with him. I mean, all the games are in there. But, I mean, it's not, like... Well, but I don't understand, though, like, for the little bit that we had, like, not had anything to even do with it. Like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke or an aneurysm or what happened to him. I don't know.
And were you guys together all day yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Like neither of you left the apartment yesterday?
I think he drove up to the convenience store to get cigarettes.
Okay.
But I mean, you can walk there.
Does he have any history of abstaining drugs? I know he doesn't now because you said he doesn't, but
I don't know.
As far as you've ever known him, you've never seen him.
As the conversation continued, Boone revealed some chilling moments before things took a turn for the worse.
After you zipped him up, did you move the bag around and mess with him at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
I
laughing?
both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay. But what position was he in when you put him, when was he sitting on his rear end and his head up and he just kind of bent over?
Okay, so like this is the suitcase. Like this was his head and then his knees right here and his feet were down.
So he was laying on his side?
Yes.
Yes. You just closed the flap and zipped it around him? Okay.
I believe we were playing.
Understandably, okay.
So he said that I needed to tell you guys about his family. Like, who do I talk to about that?
We're gonna do that once we walk through and see. Yeah, we're
not going anywhere. We're gonna be here for a while.
I'm just telling you, like,
yeah, this is gonna be a while.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid
Why is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me. I'm the blue-eyed white devil, is what they call me. So they've never liked me. They've never taken me in. They've never accepted me. I'll put it that way.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does anyone know? Okay.
That's
so no one's gonna know until we will be making that notification. So it's okay. Well,
do they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going. His kids are going in Philadelphia. They're going to kill me. This was not intentional.
Okay.
And they're not going to understand that. They're not going to accept it.
The detectives began their investigation, and meanwhile, the autopsy report for Boone's boyfriend was released. Boone was then called to the station, where it was time to uncover the truth.
So we can get out of there? Yep. It's 6:07, so it's going to be turned over to you guys.
Yep.
He was last seen last night, so...
You could get all your guys out of there.
What's that?
You could get everyone out of
Wrapping
there.
up getting info. If you got a clipboard, I'll get you all your names and stuff.
Oh yes, thank you. Who pronounced?
Oh, right there.
Did you call it? What time did you call it?
I'll get a time for it.
Hello there.
Okay.
You live here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information
I
from the
know.
fire
That's
department.
the property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at?
And you walk that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
Although Boone was staying quite defensive about her side of the story, the detectives found a video on her phone. The video showed the last moments of her boyfriend and what she had to say about it.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long? 2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. You.
That's you.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it up. I can't fucking breathe, man. Yeah.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out. And you
I
went
flipped
to
him
bed.
over. I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
I mean, there's 2 different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
it was flipped up.
Right. It was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image, it's upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
It's wild to see Boone actually record the moment when she locked her boyfriend inside and left him. Now that the solid evidence was presented, let's see how she tried to explain herself.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying you,
it's not malicious.
then what is that?
What does you mean to you?
Well...
Like if I were to tell my
like
partner...
he does. Like, I get called everything but a white woman, so...
Okay.
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
But you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows
That's
at
what I
no
told
point
you.
can I see his fingers. And
He'll
it
be up
looks
here any
like-
minute.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you think
not
he's
able to get out.
joking? You told me he was laughing, and
We were before.
The video, there's no
When we
laughing.
first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you recording this?
No. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
you're the only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too, where it's just like he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like,
He's never been locked in a suitcase. That's where he couldn't get out. So
it's kind of, I thought it was
and
the
you know
boy
the oxygen
crying wolf kind of thing.
Okay.
And again, my plan.
But nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking. He is begging. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory comments.
Boone was still trying to fight and prove it was just an accident, but in reality, everyone was seeing the truth, except her, and the detective wanted to hear from Boone herself.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. Like, it's all backfired on me. And I understand the severity of this.
He's dead.
It's awful, I know.
Okay.
It's awful. And I will tell you both this right now, too. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
Like, I will never drink alcohol again. I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. What was the reason for leaving him when he's begging to be let out? I don't understand that.
What I have a feeling was, and again, it's the whole time frame thing. You all keep
I'm not asking a time frame. I don't care about a time frame. He's in the bag saying, I can't breathe.
My God.
And you say,
when he, so like for like the whole few minutes that he was in there, like
minimum 11, but yes, go ahead. It's a few. 11 minimum.
for the one video.
Well, in between the two videos.
Between the
11
two
minutes.
videos? Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the question again?
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you were like,
again, it's the boy calling wolf.
Okay, but where does this game end? Did you say this is a game? You got somebody in
Obviously,
there.
like, the wrong way.
So what was your intention for leaving him in there?
And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
That's what happened.
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
How's it not? You got up off the couch, walked up a flight of stairs, and got in your bed.
Thinking he was going to get out.
And he didn't. And you still didn't go down and check
And it's
on
the
him.
whole 30-minute thing that you guys are trying
I don't
to do.
care about 30
Whatever.
minutes.
It's like, for all I know, it's 10 minutes.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
After a long interrogation, Boone going in circles wasn't helping. As she persisted with her story, the detective formed an idea based on further questioning.
I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Why is this happening?
Because George,
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
he's still.
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to
understand
call
that.
Brian, please.
Okay.
Or can I not make a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
So
You'll
why
be
is this
afforded.
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not
No,
a trick.
not
How's
a
it a
trick.
trick? I'm in here to ask you to explain a few things to us. And
You were read your rights.
your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
I should go through that.
Doesn't matter. You still. Do me a favor. Have a seat.
Really, guys?
Really.
So if I didn't show up. Why is
You're
this
trying-
happening?
Because
Before y'all said I could leave.
when
That I was done after this, after that.
we were done, yes. We were done. Absolutely.
So now, so that's what it is,
We are done.
right?
Sarah was charged with second-degree. Boone's case went to trial, and based on the evidence and testimony, things didn't go well for her. Here's the sentence the judge handed down.
The court has had the opportunity to review the evidence and testimony that was presented at trial, the victim impact statements presented here today, the statements of character witnesses, both orally and in writing, Dr. Harper's report and testimony, the defendant's testimony, pre-sentencing investigation, the arguments of the state and the arguments of the defense. Court pronounces sentence as follows. Ms. Boone, court sentences you to life in the Department of Corrections with credit time served that Madam Clerk will provide to you momentarily.
In the end, Boone faced the results of what she did, but our next suspect did something even worse, something no one ever imagined.
You didn't buy guns because the voice said, hey, today I like Mossbergs, tomorrow I like AR-15s. You like guns.
On Valentine's Day in 2018, Parkland High School became the scene of a tragic shooting when police got a call about a gunman, later identified as Nicholas. Officers were able to stop him as he tried to leave the school grounds.
No, we're pretty sure this is What's going on? What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
The voices.
Yeah, no problem.
Voices.
Voices and demons?
Where's the voices? What the Where am I? Holy What happened?
Shut up. Just be quiet, man. Shut up.
Nicholas was brought to the station, where he met with the detective. Just to give a heads up, people were and more were injured. So the detective took his time to question him.
Brother? Okay. And is you've been staying there 4 months, is that where you stayed last night at his house?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Okay.
Can't remember anything.
Okay, well, I think you can remember, but we'll get into that as we get into it. Okay, I mean, again, as we get into this. What about your phone? Do you have a phone?
I lost it.
When did you lose it? Today? Okay. What kind of phone is it?
I don't know.
Okay, is it a flip top, an iPhone, a Samsung? It's a phone. What's the number?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Nick, like I said, the questions are going to get a lot more difficult than what your phone.
Remember, dude.
Okay, but when?
I can't remember, dude. I can't.
Okay, Nick, calm down. You've already been medically cleared. I know what's going to be talked about is difficult, but again, you don't remember your phone number. How long you had the phone? How long have you had the phone? Nick, the doctor's already looked at you.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine. You're not having any problems at the moment, and you're perfectly fine. So calm your breathing down.
As you can see, he was acting strangely, almost like he had some instant or mental issue. But Nicholas wasn't escaping the detective's questions as the officer was determined.
Hurt people.
To hurt people. Hurt people at Dollar Tree? Or hurt people?
Hurt people in general.
Okay. Doesn't say specifically who? Alright. So what happens? Do you hear the voice this morning, or no? Hey, what's the voice saying this morning? Okay, let's talk about it. Did the voice didn't tell you to take Uber, right?
Yes, it did.
It did?
Yes.
The voice said take Uber.
Yes.
Did
the voice isn't me.
You're the voice.
In here.
Okay, it's in your head.
Yes.
What is it? A male voice or a female voice?
Male.
Male. Can you tell how old the voice is?
My age.
Okay. Do you have a good voice too, or just a bad voice? Is there a voice inside you that says, do good things? No?
It's always bad.
Can't be. You held down a job for 2 years. If you were doing things bad, you wouldn't be able to hold the job down for 2 years, right? Okay. I mean, look.
It's me and then my bad side.
I understand. Everybody's got a quote good and bad side. There's people.
No, it's a voice. The voice is in here, and then it's me, just regular me, just trying to be a good person.
Okay. But obviously, again, when you say it's a voice, it's you. It's all you. The voice is you as well.
Yeah.
The voice didn't force you to do anything, right?
No, the voice it's two voices. There's one half that's the good and then the bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, the voice tells me to go to lunch and not pay for my meal, but I pay for my meal because I know that's the right thing to do, right? You've asked 2 or 3 times to me today.
While investigating, the detective brought up the firearm to see if he remembered it or not, but what he said was really surprising.
Like I said, this post that's talking about being a school shooter, you remember the Maverick shotgun, right? Do you remember earlier when me and you were talking and I asked you if you had any other guns and you said no?
Did I say no?
Well, you said BB gun. You didn't mention the Maverick shotgun. That I would remember.
No, I do have guns. I have a lot.
Huh?
I do.
You do remember saying that?
Yeah, I believe. Did I?
No, you never told me about the Maverick shotgun. I'm trying to figure out.
I told you I had other guns, right?
Well, you never told me about a Maverick shotgun. Is what I'm trying to get at. Is
okay.
What other guns do you have?
High point.
A high point. What caliber?
9.
And when did you buy that? Before or after the...
Before my mother.
Okay. And did you buy that legitimately? At a gun store, or did you buy it on the street?
I bought everything at a gun shop.
Same gun shop?
No, different ones.
Okay.
I just can't remember.
Okay. The high point 9mm. What else you own? What other kind of gun?
2 shotguns.
3 shotguns?
Yeah, I had 3 shotguns.
Okay, so the Maverick. What other kind of shotgun?
Remington.
Remington. What gauge?
Same.
12?
12.
And what other ones?
Mossberg.
Mossberg. What gauge?
12.
12. And what else? 3 shotguns, the AR-15, a 9mm high point. What other guns?
AK.
An AK-47?
Yes.
Okay. When did you buy that?
Recently.
What does that mean? Days or weeks or months?
Months.
Months? All legitimately bought under your name?
Yes.
Nobody bought them for you, right?
No.
Was anybody there with you when you bought them?
No.
Brother wasn't there? Because, you know, we're going to do follow-up on it. I'm just asking you. Was anybody there with you or not?
My mother was with me when I bought all the other guns.
Things got interesting during the questioning. The suspect said he was hearing a voice telling him what to do, but was he really having mental problems or just making it up to avoid trouble?
What's it said?
Saying cut yourself.
For you to cut yourself. Does the voice like me?
Huh?
Does the voice like me?
He doesn't trust you.
Why doesn't he trust me? I'm pretty relaxed, ain't I?
I'm trying to figure that out too.
Well, what doesn't he like about me? I mean, I'm kind of grinning because I want to know what the voice's problem is with me. What doesn't he like about me? I treated you fairly. I've given you water. I talked nice to you. You know.
You're too nice.
I'm too nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times has the voice talked to you while we've been in the room here together?
A lot.
Has the voice said jump out of the chair and do anything bad to that policeman?
Saying yourself now.
I don't really believe there is a voice, to be honest with you.
Voice.
No, I don't think there is.
I'm telling you the truth. There is.
No. I mean, I feel you probably want to kill yourself because of what happened, but...
No, the voice is telling me yourself.
Okay, but the voice is telling you that the AR-15s is... You like guns, man. You want to be a ranger. You like guns. It's all right. There's cops like that. There's cops who got 50 million guns. You didn't buy guns because the voice said, hey, today I like Mossbergs, tomorrow I like AR-15s. You like guns.
Can you call the psychologist?
I've already got the questions from some of the psychologists. Some of the questions I asked you were from... Yeah.
I see.
That's the ones I asked you. You already...
No.
Voices. Are they inside or outside of your head? What do the voices say? These are all questions I asked you. How many voices? You said one. Whose voice do you think it was? You didn't know.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know. I don't understand why you can't admit you like guns. There's lots of guys who like...
it's a voice.
That's not all. As the detective asked more about the voice, Nicholas started telling an interesting story.
The annex you were talking to me about earlier,
Yeah.
Where'd you get on the street or?
On the streets.
So you used to buy that? Other drugs you never tried?
No.
Okay. How many of those did you take when you used to take them?
5.
Okay. 5. What side bar? How big? I mean, what color was it?
Half, sometimes full.
Okay. What color? They all
white.
White. All right, but that was off the street. Did they help you sleep?
It made me drowsy.
Okay. Did it make the demon go away?
Yeah.
When was the last time you think you did that?
A long time.
So if it helps you get the demons away,
Same does it better.
Does it better? When was the last time you smoked?
Last week.
Last week? If you're making $1,200 a week, why didn't you smoke every day to get rid of the demon?
Illegal.
It's illegal?
Yeah.
And it's illegal. It was illegal whether you do it once a week or once every 5 minutes. So why didn't you choose to get rid of the demon by doing it? Anytime you heard the demon, just light up a blunt. I mean, you had the money, man.
Because I knew it was illegal and I didn't want to do wrong, but he wanted to do wrong.
Okay. So the demon wanted you to do wrong, but then your good side didn't want to do wrong by smoking.
So far, what Nicholas said didn't make any sense, and the detective had to figure out what he was really trying to do. Outsmarting him wasn't going to be easy.
You sure you didn't like the demon's voice?
I don't like the demon voice.
You sure?
I'm Sure.
Then why didn't you go to a doctor to get rid of it?
I was afraid. I'm just afraid of people.
Why, well, forget that for a second. Let me ask you another crazy question.
Okay.
If was the demon there that night? Ian beat you up on campus?
Huh?
Was the demon there that day when Ian beat you up on campus?
Yes, he told me to go up to him.
Okay, so who did Ian beat up? You or the demon?
Me.
Okay, so why didn't the demon do something to stop it?
I didn't do it.
Huh?
Why didn't it?
I don't know. That's a good question, because the demon's telling you to do all these bad things. Why couldn't the demon get you mad enough to get the best of Ian? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know either. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Why the fuck? Why the fuck?
I don't know. The demon's this
I don't know why.
all-powerful thing that tells you to do bad things, and you're afraid of it. Why didn't the demon just take over right then when Ian was getting the best of you and get the best of Ian? Well, why did the demon not do that? Why do you think?
Trying to figure it out.
I don't know. I can't figure it out either, because I don't think the demon exists.
Can I think?
I don't think it exists.
No, like.
I think that go ahead, bud.
Am I able to like think to myself about it?
Yeah, sure.
The detective went through Nicholas's phone and guess what he found? A video with bold claims. What he said in it was absolutely shocking.
My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. My goal is at least 20 people with an AR-15 and a couple tracer rounds. I think I can get done. Location is Stone Douglas in Parkland, Florida. It's going to be a big event. And when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am. You're all going to yeah. Can't wait. Today is the day that it all begins. The day of my massacre shall begin. All the kids in school will run in fear and hide. From the wrath of my power, they will know who I am. I am nothing, I am no one. My life is nothing and meaningless. Everything that I hold dear, I let go beyond your half. Every day, I see the world ending another day. I live a lone life, live in seclusion and solitude. I hate everyone and everything. With the power of my AR, you will all know who I am.
Nicholas was charged with 17 counts of first-degree and 17 counts of attempted first-degree. Nicholas's trial began in late 2022. After reviewing all the evidence and hearing the testimony, the jury reached its verdict.
Adjudicated of 17 counts of in the first degree, the jury having returned a verdict of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Is there any legal reason why I should not impose a sentence at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And that is under 921.143, the victims under counts 1 through 17, and also the surviving victims of the attempted homicides have a right to express themselves as to the everything that could not be expressed under victim impact. They can express themselves as to crime and what they think should have been the appropriate disposition and sentence. It is anticipated that that could be a lengthy sentencing hearing because it applies to all 34 counts of the indictment.
Okay, are you prepared to present that testimony now?
No, we're not, Your Honor. And under the statute, it says that the victims have a right to present that testimony, and also, as you know, under the Florida Constitution, the victims have a right to be heard, and that the victim should present that testimony before you announce sentence.
Okay, when can we do that on November 1st, which is a Tuesday?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll reset the sentencing for November 1st, Tuesday at 9 a.m. So the defendant will remain in the custody of the Broward Sheriff's Office until such time as he's sentenced.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The loss was something that could never be fixed, but the court delivered justice and gave some sense of closure. Here's the sentence he got.
It's the sentence of the court as follows. Count 1 of the indictment in the first degree of Luke Hoyer, the court imposes a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Count 2 of the indictment, in the first degree of Martin, Duque, and Quiano, the court imposes a mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole. Count 3 of the indictment, the murder in the first degree of Gina Montalto, the court imposes a mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole. Count 4 of the indictment, the murder in the first degree of Alexander Schachter, the court imposes a mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole. Count 33, for the attempt of Anthony Borges, the court imposes a life sentence with a mandatory life sentence under Florida's 1020 life statute. Count 34, for the attempted in the first degree of Kyle Lamont, the court imposes a life sentence with a minimum mandatory of life in prison under Florida's 1020 life statute.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Stay safe out there and catch you in the next one.